What we learned in Module 7 is about English presentation. Presentation is a very scary word for most of the people. So, presenting is not just being on a stage in front of the people. It's all about public speaking skill. Uh, if we are going to grow in our career, just like the teachers say, we have to grow as a professional. These public speaking skills are vital. So in this lesson, we have learned a lot of vocabulary and phrases to use in presenting. Also, we learn 5 tips about being a successful and confident person on the stage. How do we speak and hold ourselves when we are in front of people? Moreover, learning some grammar practice and some countable and uncountable nouns. Last but not the least, slides design. This is matter how to apply different rules and norms depending on what kind of the presentation. So much learning from this lesson. And it's all about real business. So in lesson 1, we learned some transition phrases to be used in long talk. It gave me the ability to present ideas in an organized way to our audience. And this will help the audience keep track of what I'm saying. Like it can be split into several parts, including the introduction. So, for example, in the beginning of the presentation, I would say this presentation talk will be in 3 parts, or this presentation divided into 3 sections. This help my audience have a clear agenda of the talk. Come after is the signpost of the body. For example, to help the audience follow my flow, I would say now moving on to the next topic, or next, let's take a look at this picture. This expression will deliver a clear logic of the talk. Then we can dive into specific. For example, I would say, let me fill you in on a history of online learning and how it has impacted student performance and motivation. I would like to elaborate further on the topic of customizing lesson for students' online learning. So, when we come from the framework, the structure, then we can give the specific content of the body. So, finally, we will come to closing parts. Like we will say, this brings me to the end of my presentation, or thank you for your listening. I would be more than happy to answer any question you might have. And here we can also use the H skill to be honest and promise if we don't have the answer, but we will get back to them by when. And in lesson 2, we learn 5 tips that every presenter should know. Uh, the first one is always be prepared, plan and prepared. And tips number 2 is look at your audience. Trying to make eye contact with your audience, make them feel that you care about them. The tip number 3 is be positive and energetic. Intonation and stress matters. No one's want to hear boring speaking, boring talk. So, being positive. And the tips number 4 is start with something interesting. Like you can tell a story as a question, share a quote, just trying to get attention from the audience. The tips number 5 is use confident body language. Your body, your body language will influence your speak. It will give you more confidence if you are uh, behave a bigger action or bigger uh, uh, behavior. So these tips are really useful and are highly related to business, and I learned a lot from this module.